Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the losers bracket final of the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Pay-to-Play ODC number 4. I'm Myksta, and this will be a match between the Faction AU and Exile5.T1 Dotters. Now, just hopefully these teams can choose their right sides, but it does seem like we're going to be well underway, so let's swap on over to the game. Here, map number 1 in a best out of 5 series. It will be Hardpoint Retreat. I'm on board with Swifty to open this up, and apparently the host decided to want to end the game. So something would have been up there by them, so you know, we might have a short restart on that end, but you know, that is okay because you know, we'll fix what's up and we'll get back into it. So hopefully we're going to have a little bit of an update for that as well. Either way, we'll just talk about the game a bit more and overall. So, you know, of course, these team lineups is a Damage, Fate, Beaston taking on Swifty, Blue, Killerpie, and Luca. And yeah, we will be able to see how things go from there. It does seem like there might be a bit more of an extended break. Too long for me to be able to actually talk through, so we'll go to a quick break. Hopefully only a minute or two, and then we'll be back soon with more action in this one. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the overall loser bracket final here between these two teams, XL5 and the Faction AU. This is, of course, the CGAWACS Pay-to-Play ODC number 4 loser bracket final, and yeah, we just had to quickly end that. Do a quick host check. The players had a little bit of a spike at the very beginning, a few seconds of that, so I wanted to make sure that was cleared up. Do a host check and make sure it was acceptable for the overall match. That being said, you know, we're going to be seeing you know, XL5 take out an early couple early control there in this one, being able to just get that early control, get those kills that they need for that early control, and be able to get a couple of points on the board. You see the scoreline being 25 points to 0 right now, but the Faction were able to put a point or two on the board here as they work on trying to just stay alive in this hard point to accumulate a total value. We are seeing 26 to 6 with 7 seconds remaining here. With that being said, it will rotate over onto the turtle, and yeah, we are going to be seeing the guys here from the Faction trying to set up for this one, and who's going to be Luca, who's going to be trying to pick up these kills, but all he's getting is really assists. Finally, he's able to get a kill for himself, then you know, he's going to have one player contesting him to that left there as well. He'll be able to pick him off as his teammate was a little bit of a distraction, able to get those points for his team, and the score is still a little bit doubled there from XL5, but this has allowed an opportunity for XL5 to break through with those kills, and it does seem like Damage is going to be taken out. Fate will get shut down as well. Swifty will be here to try and get a couple of hits in. He's missing doesn't no idea where that player was, but his teammate has his back, and that was Luke actually picking up a double kill with Blue, taking out one. Swifty getting another, as you saw there on your screens. XL5 trying to come through that back alley with 10 seconds remaining. Of course, they do still need to keep an eye on this next hardpoint location down at the lobby, because that's where XL5 are going to be setting up. That is going to be Izzy, who is there and trying to set up early. Of course, now being contested with Beaston and Luca in that control. We are going to be having run in that right corner. Izzy knows where to look, and yeah, we are going to be having Izzy get these shots on point there, and Damage getting those shots on point, but being able to pick off that double kill to keep that control for himself. But let's see what they can possibly do here. We've got Luca, we've got Blue, we've got Swifty there as well, as Beaston picks off a double kill, taking all those players I mentioned above down. We are going to be having what Swifty and Luca possibly to be able to do. Swifty going to be on your screens over in this hardpoint, and the teammates' nades just, you know, definitely helped save his life. They've been off for too much longer as he did get shut down. We have 66 points to 47. There were 7 minutes still remaining in this game. We are going to be seeing these what these guys can potentially do in this one. I mean, 66 to 51. It is only a 15-point difference right now. Fate will be there to get taken out apparently. The Swifty and Blue are in this next hardpoint. Of course, the hardpoint over onto the bar right now. It is going to be a little bit contested right now. Beaston trying to go over that wide angle. He'll get shut down. We do have Luca currently there. Now you do notice from the Exile5 team, they are pushing down through this wide side. So they're going to be pushing through in basically a straight line, where it definitely seemed like to be the case for just then, because they're able to get an easy double and triple kill, or rather 3 down rather, with the faction just really lining up the same spot. Now with this next play, they were a little bit more spread out, even though still going in basically a straight line. They're more spread out, being able to pick up those kills, able to pick off the position that they needed. They now currently have this hard point under their control. Now they're going to be contested and basically sandwiched in here from the faction, but Izzy doesn't seem to bother. Doesn't seem to bother him, because he managed to pick off 2 kills. He now will have 92 points to 67, and there is 6 minutes still on this clock here. So the faction still have the lead, but it has rotated over onto this into this top hotel hardpoint location, as of course we are going to be seeing Beaston take down, apparently no one getting taken down. Izzy, let's see if you can stay alive as I try to multitask and fail exceptionally at it, as we do have Izzy current previously on your screen. You got damage now going to be there. We are going to be having swapping over. Let's see who the game swap puts me onto. It is going to be Swifty. He is going to apparently not be doing too much, because I've lost my entire train of thought because of some players needing their map rotations for CGP. So do apologize for that, and we will be seeing what they can potentially do here for this one with back on board with the commentator. That's always a great way to go. We got Swifty there on your screen, 101 points to 97. You got 4 minutes 47 here on the clock, and we are going to be seeing the faction still have that lead for themselves. It is currently 13 points of the difference, and slightly growing there for them, as you do have Izzy and Beaston there for themselves. Still 30 seconds left in this court hardpoint, so plenty of time remaining to close up this 1 point gap. Still contested at the moment. As I say that, the nice nade comes in from Luca to take down Izzy. Swifty, will be able to take it down. No one, because he was the one who got taken down, and Luca will be here in this hardpoint. You see him there just hiding over the edge of the doorway to Spa, and just using those plants really to his cover. Maybe try to provide a little bit of camouflage. Either way, we are going to be seeing him get taken down. So the hardpoints are going to rotate over onto the total side. It is going to be Exile5 trying to break into this one, or rather try to maintain this control, rather, because they already have that control for themselves. And you see that the team down for themselves. And yeah, that is going to currently be their control. 4 point game, at this current stage. Of course, contested for just a moment. They're back on board. Things tied up right now. 3.5 minutes still remaining in this game, and 30 seconds still remaining in this hardpoint. So we've got a couple of hardpoint rotations left. It does seem like we're going to be going down to our final moments here, as well as Izzy and Beaston going to be holding the fort down here in this hardpoint itself. Beaston was able to take down one. Izzy's still going to be there. Swapping over to Izzy. He's going to have players to contest him. Let's go on board with the faction. 2 point game at the moment, because the game put me back onto X5, so we'll stick on board with him, and that is going to be damage, and a right move indeed, as he was able to pick off the kill there, and then get taken down shortly at the end. So with 2 seconds remaining, it seems like the hardpoint will rotate at a tied scoreline, 137 points apiece. Exile5 have this lobby hardpoint for themselves right now, and you are going to be seeing 137 to 144. Nice double kill there out of Izzy, with Beaston picking off a single. The same with Fate. The pre-shots are already there, and the players from the faction haven't even spawned yet, as the scoreline becomes 154 and counting to 138, as we are going to be having the shots. Can Izzy make something happen? No, he's going to get shut down. We got Swifty, Killerpie, and Luca now contesting over this hardpoint. Still contesting. There's Exile5 break on through. 2 of the players, making that 3 of the players. A drop from Exile5 off the spawn, though. They get a fortunate one at that. We'll be trying to push through with 15 seconds remaining. It is still a 6 point difference. 2 minutes on the clock here, and we are going to be seeing Fate now going to be trying to contest this one. He'll get taken out. Blue's going to be the last one alive. 5 seconds remaining, so they're now going to be setting up over to this bar side. You do see Exile5, once again, have this early control. As long as they can keep that, they can accumulate enough points to be able to keep this map on a board for them. And, I mean, just like that, they are going to be getting contested and pushed back there by the TF side. Right now, 4 players down. Exile5 on a clean sweep right there. Nicely done for them. Damage going to get taken out. Izzy gets taken out. Fate gets taken out. Beaston going to be trying to hold the fort through the court. He'll take 1. He'll take 2. He'll rotate now. He'll take 3. He'll be looking for the 4th. He'll try to get this one, but no, his teammate has his back, and he'll get that capture for himself as well. That's 170 points and counting to 164. With a minute 15, we've got 22 seconds remaining in this hard point, which means we are going to be going down to our final hard point down at the hotel, and this game could still go either way at the conclusion of that. We'll now see Fate taking down one player there, being Luca. Blue's going to take down a Beast, and he's going to be able to take down another one now. Fate as Swifty will be that player to get that scrap time. Now Izzy's there, and he's going to be holding. He's got 3 players pushing. He didn't know which way to look. He'll take 1. Fate's there to take down 2. Take down the 3rd as well, and you'll be having Exile5 have this control. No, they won't. They'll get shot in the back there from the stairs, and the faction will have 2 players in this one. 30 seconds remaining. We do have such an incredibly close match between these two teams, and now Exile5 are in a desperate situation because they need to push in. They need to make sure at least they get a contention. Izzy will take down 1. Beaston gets a 2nd. Damage got a 3rd, and Blue picks off a double, but Exile5 are there. They're going to get that 200 point mark. They're going to make it mathematically impossible for the team of the faction to catch back up, and once again, we are seeing Exile5 in the 2nd hardpoint map in a row in terms of series-wise. So last series and this series, closing it out and finishing it off, making it mathematically impossible by the final few seconds of that map. And that's what we want to see here in our matches here at any CGAWACS event, whether it's a midweek, a free-to-play, a pay-to-play, or our CGP League matches. This is the kind of quality of matches that we want to see, and we're definitely not we're definitely not disappointed at this stage as well. But that's only map number 1. We've got Search and Destroy coming up next. Not exactly sure which map it is. I will need to check that one, but we'll go to a quick break and we'll be back soon with more action here in our CGAWACS pay-to-play ODC number 4. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare Astro Championship Series, pay-to-play ODC number 4. Loser bracket final matchup between Exile5.T1 and the Faction AU. This is map number 2, Search and Destroy Solar. Let's get into it. The overall series score 1-0 in favor of Exile5. Now, we had an extremely close game there for the first hard point there on retreat, where T1 Dotters were able to secure a mathematically impossible victory at around the 10-second mark there for that one. So they definitely did a great job. It was contested highly back and forth throughout various hills and hard points throughout that overall play. But yeah, now we've got Search and Destroy, different variant, and we'll see if they can possibly make something happen. We do have Izzy spotting 1, of course. We spotted him a little bit earlier on, even with quad vision off, but you know, he wanted to double back and check it all out. Of course, that has made it into a 3v2 situation because Beaston was able to take down Swifty. So we've got Swifty, Luca, and Killer Pie all dropped from the faction there, as Blue will be the last one alive for a moment. He'll be at that back factory side. Beaston will be looking like he's going to be his prey there. Beaston will spot him, so now that he fired a couple of shots, he'll need to rotate out. The bomb has been planted at A as well, so we'll see the shots out. There we go. Izzy will take down that one, and they'll be looking for a 2nd. So, you know, we'll see what they can possibly make out of this one. And you know, Blue, can he make a 1v3 clutch a reality? Because he's got 2 players left. He's got Damage and Beaston. He's going to be able to try and get the shots on the 2nd one. There you go. Damage now the last one live. He's still got that bomb down as well. He's going to go onto this bomb site itself. Damage, really check this one. This is going to be the question. It seems a bit too quiet. He should be able to get this defuse. Damage is going to get the shots, and that was an extremely close call there for Damage. You see him checking that one. He sees the legs, and you know, he was able to take down that kill in the end. So luckily he was able to see through that far, but you know, an extra 2nd or 2, and he would have been able to get that defuse. And that would have been, that would have spelled quite a bit of trouble there for that first round of that Search and Destroy. here in this one, but we're gonna be swapping sides now with the faction now on the attack. They're going to be going over to this B side to start with as well. Luca gets a nice early scope off on damage. So Swifty with the bomb. You got Luca, Killerpie, and Blue all with him as well. Rather not really with him, but pushed it up slightly past him as Beaston will take down Killerpie. Killerpie will take down Beaston, and Swifty gets a nice shot off there on Fate. Fate will take down Blue. So we've got a 2v1 situation. Ize is going to be that one in the factor there for the team of Exile5, but we'll see if we'll be able to make something happen. Now there's going to be no one on this B side. They're going to be rotating over to the A side of the map. Ize, will he go and rotate over to check this one? It does seem like he might just do just that, as he's going to be looking to slowly be looking around. No, as he turns around, the players just jumped into that side. So they're going to still be checking slowly, and Ize is going to be wanting to go on forward to possibly check the other bomb site. But there you go, the bomb has been planted. He knows now to turn. Swifty, was he about to jump on that side? Yes, he was. So he spotted him there, and there you go. Swifty spotted him back. Was able to take him down. And yeah, that is going to make it 1-1. So going for a round basis, never a bad thing. But of course, we've had some interesting rounds, or interesting 2 rounds so far. There you go. You see Swifty saw him, pulled out the sniper, able to pick off the kill, and was able to bring the round to his team. So that's going to make it 1-1. We're going to be going into our next round up next, and that is going to be the attacking round for. Let's jump on board with them. XL5 is going to pick up this bomb, and we are going to be having to push over to this B side. So once again, the primary bomb site for your first attempt at going for one. You might relay over onto that A side after, but the majority of the time you want to be going for that B side, and if you can, definitely want to be going for that one. So Ize going to be checking over through this pipe room though. B side. Still one player is going to be over into the back of the B room, as you have one player over onto those catwalks as well. Beaston was able to take down Swifty. Of course, Beaston, as you can see there on the menu, was that player on that middle glass side of the map. Fate, though, will get taken, even though the player gets taken in return. It now becomes a 2v2 situation, with the bomb still needing to come into play. So we'll see what Ize and Beaston's plans are moving forward. You got Luca and Blue up against now just Ize, as he does spot one. Player's going to be jumping up past. Will he go to contest this one? That's the question, because the players seeming like they want to now stick together in this regards. And the bomb might not be planted at the moment, but it definitely needs to be soon, as Ize is just checking all around the place. The player's not really moving just yet anywhere. And it does seem like they're thinking that maybe something will happen over on this A side. And because Ize really is hesitating as much as he is, he's not going to be able to get this bomb planted to where he wants to. Now, he's able to pick off that first kill, but now he's going to rotate over onto this A bomb site. He's going to be able to get there just in the nick of time. And let's see, will he be able to get out of there in time? He's going to get out of there, but Blue did not want to contest that. He just waited, and he was able to pick off that round for himself. So that was nicely done. And along with that, we had that 2-1 score count, so it was definitely well played there for them. And we are going to be seeing what Swifty can do with this bomb. Actually, I want to swap over to Luca, because he picked off, he keeps getting some nice kills there up against damage and Ize with that scope. So I want to see what he'll be able to do here in this one. Now you see Luca is just going to be contesting forward. He did see Ize there, so he knows that there is going to be a player there. He's trying to get the kill, and look at that. Nicely done there by Luca to go and take that one out. We do have 2 players only left up for the XL5 team, and that is going to be Fate and Damage, and some shots attempted to be made out of Luca, not being able to connect. The bomb has been planted, so let's jump on board with XL5. That's Damage and Fate once again left alive for them to take on Swifty and Luca. So they're going to need to make their way over onto this A bomb site, because of the fact that the bomb has been planted there. And can the shot connect? It doesn't seem like it could from Fate, but they do know approximately where Fate is with 23 seconds on this clock. They're going to play this one careful. Player's going to be in that corner, and unfortunately Fate will get taken down. Unfortunately for X5 anyway. As Damage, last one live, 14 seconds. 2 players left up. This is one in the half ring. We'll get tags. We'll now go onto the bomb site itself. The players, will they check this one? Does seem like they will, and luckily they did. Even though you'd think a player could check out, but doesn't seem to be the case. And we are going to be having Luca on your round in the kill cam, being able to take down that kill. And you now see 3-1 become the overall score count. This search and destroy really definitely is a great thing for them so far. And we will now see what the guys from Exile5 can do to possibly answer back. I mean, we saw a similar situation in the last series where they were down, but you couldn't count them out in the search and destroy. They came back for 3 straight rounds. They were able to take down the overall map. But the fact it was, that was a 5-3 situation where they were pressured wall backs against the wall. And this one being a similar situation, being 1-0 up as well. So we'll see if they can possibly make something happen again. They're going to get the bomb down. 3v3 situation. The bomb has been planted now at A, as we do have Killerpie taking down Fate as well. So with Izzy being able to spot one, he's going to try and get tags. Will he be able to pick up the kill? Though he's going to get shot on the side. And there you go. We'll get taken down. Damage going to be the last one up. Nope, he's not for much longer though, because he will get taken. That will make it a 4-1 round lead to the team of the faction AU, and they'll be able to only need 2 more rounds to advance into to type the overall series scoreline, rather, would be the best way to put it. But 4-1, as I mentioned, we do have Izzy, Beaston, Damage, Fate, all up against the guys from the faction, Swifty, Killerpie, Blue, and Luca. Of course, both teams currently using their Does Play Gold Coast lineups rather than their main core lineups. On board with Swifty, as he just seems to be lagging incredibly. So we'll jump off him, and yeah, we'll see what someone else can possibly do here in this one. As you have Killerpie getting taken down, Swifty, see what he might be able to do here in this stage. Going to get a couple of shots out, trying to get a couple of tags on the player on top of glass above him. He's going to try and push back through into that B street, but he will get taken down. And I mean, just like that, 4-2 becomes the overall count here. And I mean, Exile5 still hanging in there, but you really got to think: is it going to be too late, or can they come back with these straight maps that they or straight rounds that they need to come back in this map? And with that, we're going to be having the next round up, going to be the attacking round from Exile5, and we'll now see what they can potentially do in this regards. Let's see, Beaston going to be over onto the top of this B street here, over onto that pipe. He's going to have a couple of players contesting over onto that B room, top B room. But he's going to actually have one player right below him now. Spotted another player there. He's going to try and get a couple of shots in. Luca does spot him in return. Beaston just playing a dangerous game right now, because he really could be caught in a very vulnerable spot here. Does spot one. He'll be able to try and get a couple of shots in. Players will go to contest. He'll take that one, but he'll get traded in return. That leaves his teammate Fate in a difficult situation, because Fate is now in a 1v2. Now the bomb is all the way over onto this A side as well. You're going to keep in mind with that, the overall the scoreline right now is still 4-2. So if he loses this round, it's not too big a deal. But if he can get the 1v2, it'll just bring his team's momentum to the next level. Either way, with the bomb down at B, he needs to go and retrieve that. So he needs to go rotate. He needs to go maybe make a play with that for himself, and he's going to be attempting to go and do so. So he's going to be trying to look for this one, trying to see where that bomb was dropped. We'll be able to pick this one up. Still going to be over onto this B side. Players now going to be starting to check this this A side as well. And I'll check that one there. They call it out. We'll see Luca there, I do believe. Luca now. There we go. Going to try and bait that one out. Was Fate, but Luca will be able to pick off that kill. And yeah, that was gonna be the round to the team of the faction AU. That is going to make it overall into a 5-2 round count. That means they're going to be currently on map point. So with that map point, that does mean that they need one more round to take out the map to type the series and make it 1-1. Guarantee ourselves at least both the combination of an uplink and a CTF, or a CTF and an uplink. But we'll see if X5 are going to be able to do this, or if TF will just be able to close out a convincing search and destroy. Now they're able to take down one here, X5. Blue will be the one there, as he actually does get contested. 2 more players from X5 do drop, so Izzy is going to be the last one alive in a tricky round for himself. He'll be able to take down one though. 2 players still left, players looking to possibly contest this one. He looks for the second, and he will be able to do so. 3rd player is there as well, as he's just dashing all over the place, still managing to stay alive. Izzy, can he do this one? He's got still 1 player left up. That is going to be Swifty. Swifty has bailed it out of there, and he is going to be going to this B-side bomb. Izzy is just waiting for someone to come into second, but it doesn't seem like that player is going to be coming. The bomb has been planted now at this B-side. the Exomute does seem to have been enabled, and Izze is going to make his way across the map here. The player is likely going to be in that pipe room or thereabouts as he's checking everywhere. He does spot him. The shot comes out. The sniper shot. Swifty tries to bail. Izze is going to be checking this one, and Swifty just needs to keep running, but he's going to stop there. Izze, can he get this one? He gets tags again. Swifty's going to dodge and duck and slide and push, but Izze now knows he needs to rotate back because the player's likely going to be there in the pipe room. He needs to check through his left, and he will be able to get it. Izze will get the 1v3 to get the defuse in time. He should be able to get this one and keep his team in this game right now. Can he do it? No, he doesn't. I could have sworn that was going to be a 7.6 defuse time. But my, oh my, it didn't seem to be the case. And unfortunate loss after that 1v3. As I mentioned, I could have sworn it was on 7.6, but I mean, that is going to be the map, and that is going to be the faction evening up that overall scoreline there, 1-1. Of course, we do have for our next map, checking that one quickly, going to be Capture the Flag Retreat. So we'll jump on board with that after this quick commercial break. Don't go anywhere because we've got more action coming up next here in our CGAWCS Pay-to-Play ODC number 4. And we are back here for our uplink game, map number 3. Might have made a slight mistake there at the end of that last map, looking at the wrong rotation. It was uplink, or it is uplink Detroit for our map 3 match here, followed by, of course, a capture the flag after that, if when needed for these two teams. Right now, you see these teams swarming over the Atlas for this early control, and I mean, just right there, you can just see these teams, that kill feed, the leaderboard, deaths and kills are just swapping simultaneously. The kill feed's lighting up constantly, and these points are hopefully going to be going in. The faction trying to go in for this point falls just short, and Swifty is trying to just circle, see if he can circle back around with his teammates to try and pick up that ball. Now, Blue will be there. The ball is going to be thrown out, though, in a dash back there from one of the Exile5 members. However, right now you're going to be having the team from TF having really this early control in that first minute. They're pushing X5 back constantly to not really leave them any opportunities to go for anything. And now Exile5 have taken that inch. They're going to go a mile, and they're going to be going for these points. No, it gets denied just at the end there. Fate, they will be trying to pick off the kill there on that last player. He'll get shot on the back as well. So that's unfortunate for them, but the ball will get picked up there by Killerpie, who throws it out of the map. The ball now reset back at the Atlas, and we have 3.5 minutes still remaining in this half. So that means a minute and a half has already gone past, and we are going to be seeing with these guys what they can possibly do to push on through into the overall. To get the ball in the capture point. I mean, that's really the simplest way to do it, right? I mean, they need to get that ball into the capture point. They need to get those points. They need to win the map. Current series score is tied to 1-1, so we've got to see if they can possibly make something happen out of it. And we got Luca getting shut down. So Killerpie's going to be last alive for his team for a moment. Remember, he just got shut down recently as well. So he's going to be spawning back over into his base at that trailer side. And as you saw, he just got naded in the face. We do have the ball in the hands of Damage. Damage, instead of going for that melee attack in the face, he got hit in the face. He got the left-right good night there from Swifty. And that ball now went back in the hands of the TF control. He's able to go into yellow right now. He's going to have a player waiting for it, but he goes underneath it. 18 doesn't even know which way he wants to go for, and he tries to go for this throw, but he does get taken down ultimately there from that one. Blue will be able to get trying to go for a couple of nades out, but it didn't seem to really be the case there. And Damage is going to be over through the back of Green, and you are going to be seeing a couple of players waiting to contest him. We'll be able to get one melee. He's going to dash back. He's going to go for the second. He'll get the second one as well. Can he get taken down? He's going to go for the throw, and there you go. Can't get intercepted, and he'll pick off the kill there on Luca. Luca, I don't know what he was doing, but he wasn't doing it right. And right now, Damage was on a tear because he got taken down. Fate's going to be the last one alive for a moment. He's going to be contested. Now he's going to get taken down. The players from X5 need to come back in this one and respawn and just set up here. And it does seem like they've done just that. Damage with the double kill. Izze will get dropped, but they need to just get that board, reset it out, or just go for a run themselves. Does seem like they're going to be resetting it because the ball has been thrown out of the map. And you are going to be seeing 1 minute 42 on the clock for this one as well. So with that being said, Damage and Izze left alive will make that Izze and Fate as their team respawns. They need to just defend against the faction. The ball once again falling short from a little bit of that long range throw. It's going to be thrown out of the map, bounced off the wall. It does seem back over at the Atlas. It goes though. It's damage. Picks that one up. Still can't stop a Fate due to a little bit of that glitch. As needed to wait for him to respawn. Players going to be waiting for him. He's going to be going for this throw though, and he should be able to get this one. There we go. Another 1 point throw there from them, making it 2-0 here in the overall map. So definitely a small, tight point scoring game here between these two teams, but it is going to be Exile5 with the lead. They're going to try to make it 3-0, which they do so successfully. So you see them, they're going over into that lockers room. You know, they're able to go in for that point capture. They're able to just go in for those throws. 2 out of the 3 captures have been from there, whereas the other one has been just straight from the bus depot. So you know, they've definitely been doing a good job at it. And you saw them, they were lining up for a third one, but the faction, you know, they predicted it. They go, okay, he's got the ball. He's going to be running through there. They were able to intercept him in the end. Now the ball's going to be getting thrown out of the onto the top of the garage. So we're going to wait an extra 10 seconds for it to actually respawn. Now this is going to allow the faction to be able to set up. They're able to spawn. They're able to get into good positioning to be able to do so. But at the same time, it could backfire on them because look at that. The ball has now respawned. 3 of their 4 players are dead. And Damage now has this ball to try and push on forward. Now with that, Exile5 have a little bit better of a setup. They're going to be going for this throw in, and there you go. You're going to be seeing another interception attempt to be made. They're going to be a foul at that one, and there's going to be 4-0 at the half's end between these two teams, Exile5 and the faction AU. So definitely a great first half so far. Let me know, who do you think will take this one out? Do you think it will be the team of Exile5.T1, or do you think it will be the faction AU to either take out the overall series, or just to take out this map? I mean, I'm definitely genuinely interested to see and hear what you guys think and who you guys are tipping for. So be sure to let me know. You can do that once again via the hashtag CGAWACS, or via the stream chat, or by tagging at CGXboxAU in a tweet. All of those count as you know, various methods to let me know who you're tipping and who the fan interest is for this game. Let's jump aboard with Luca here for this one, as the faction need to be the team to make some plays here in this half. It is going to be Luca and Blue picking off those 2 early kills, as Blue will now have the ball in his hand. They did wipe out the entire team there from Exile5, as Swifty just trying to hide behind the bus depot here, as he will be running over. No, he's going to get shut down as well. We have the ball in the hands of Beasted. Beasted was about to throw it out of the map there, but he noticed how much control they were then able to get off the map by just being able to run it through themselves and not have to worry about a reset. You notice X5 now are going to be running it through. 3 of the players are down. To make that, 2 of their players are down, and they're going to be going for this throw anyway. Dashes past the players, able to get that 1 point throw. He gets taken down in the end, which was still a little bit questionable after he got the capture in. But that's going to make it 5 points to 0. And thank you very much, Stubbs, because I did forget to update that overall scoreline. It is 1-1 in this series, so I'll update that for you now, but you got to keep that in mind. This is map 3 in this overall series, the loser bracket final here for our panel play, ODC number 4 in the CGAWACS. So I will update that, and that should be updated in just a moment, as we do have, of course, 1-1. So this is 5-0. The map to decide who takes the lead once again, as we do have Luca with that ball in hand. He's going to be trying to throw it out here. We'll be able to do so successfully. The ball will now reset back at the Atlas. You do see the kills lighting up, but they're lighting up for Exile5 though, and you will see Izzy and Co getting shut down a little bit there. So, you know, in return, Beaston is going to be trying to get a double kill. He's trying to go for a 30. We'll be able to do so. His team, unfortunately, don't have that control of the ball, and they will be able to shut down Luca though, make that 3 players from the faction team to be able to get control of that ball control. So they're going to have the drone. They're going to be running it through over into yellow once again, and he's able to go on over to try and pick up a couple more kills here in this play as well. His teammates able to pick off those kills for him. He's able to go for that 2-point capture. He's able to make it 7-0. And right now, I mean, they're really showing it to the faction, who are yet to get a single point on the board. So, you know, credit to X5 for just being able to just play like they are at the moment, even though the kill feed might be more even for Exile5. We do have a high kill scorer there out of Blue, who is trying to open up to the best of his ability some plays for the faction team. It's just really not opening up for him, and you can see, of course, the uplinks just two caps for Beast, and you got 2 for damage. You got 2 for Izze. You got 1 for Fate. Izze is going to pick up the ball and give it another crack here as he goes through the hospital side. He's going to have a couple of players to deal with. He's just going to be sliding, slipping, and throwing to be able to get that point on the board. That's going to make it 8-0 with 2 minutes on the clock right now. Fate and Izze going to be having a couple of kills in their favor. Izze going to be still having this ball as he gets past to him, not being able to make anything happen. The entire team getting taken down. And that was Blue now with the ball. So he's going to be over into hospital. He's going to be running it over there as he takes down 1. Second player is going to be there. He'll get shut down. The entire 4 players, all 4 players, sorry, from the faction team have been taken down. So Beeson has allowed him to pick up this ball. He's going to get taken down over on the ambulance though. As it damage is going to try and provide a little bit of cross support as he gets 1 assist. Oh no, sorry, he gets the kill of 1 before getting taken down. Luca and Swifty pick off kills there. Swifty will have this ball. We've got 80 seconds remaining in this map, and I mean 8-0 is definitely going to be a tough scoreline to beat, but you've got to keep in mind to type that scoreline. All you need to do is run 4 captures in for them, and it does seem like they might be getting their first points on the board here, and there we go. 8 points to 2. The faction were finally able to put points on the board, but it might be a little bit too late depending on how they play these next 60 seconds. A throw will go out there from Beeston, and unfortunately just wasn't able to go on in. Swifty is going to be running it through the apex here, and we'll be going over to the back 18 to see if he can maybe make a little bit of a run. Now he's going to get contested. He's going to get contested from both angles. They're able to get Izze a little bit of a whack in the face, and he's going to get shut down shortly after. But they're definitely doing a great job to just try and make some plays forward to the I guess the halfway point of that. But then from there, they pick off their kills in their half. So Exile5 look close to that team that are pressuring them in their side of the map. From there, they were able to get a pick off a couple kills. Yes, that's why you can see reflected in their kill feed in their scoreboard as well. But from there, they get to the halfway point. From there, Exile5 have respawned. They're able to set up. And that is why you see such a one-sided scoreline. Now, there might not be too many caps, a total of 10 points in this overall game. But when you have a close scoring game and you have a one-sided score line, you can just see that definitely that was that there was a reason for that and for why that occurred. And I mean, they're going to be able to just put one last second cap in, the buzzer beater, to be able to make it 9 points to 2. But Exile5 will go in the lead here, 2 maps to 1. Loser bracket final map 4 will be capture the flag on Ascend, and if needed, a search on Destroy on Detroit. But yeah, that is going to be that map for them. And that will be the series done. Sorry, the map done. So we're going to be moving over into the next map. Catch the flag. We'll take a quick commercial break, and we'll be back soon, right after that one. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to the CyberGamer Advanced Warfare ASTRO Championship Series Pay-to-Play ODC in number 4. This is the loser bracket final. This is Exile5 taking on the faction AU. And yeah, this is going to be that capture the flag variant. So right now, Exile5 only need one more map to secure themselves a win here in the series to go on to take on Mindfreak, who are waiting there in that grand final. And right now, Beeston going to be able to try and cover his teammate as Fate runs this flag. Now Fate's going to be all the way over on his side of the map, so they're going to be waiting for our Swifty to potentially get taken down. They've got 2 players playing that defense as well. One player's going to be on that platform, the landing. That's going to be Killerpie going to be contesting Fate right now. As you're going to be having he's going to be able to take it down 1 out. I believe actually Izze took down himself, which I don't know if that really counts, but I guess it still can, as we do have Fate taking down 1 more for that one. So I've highlighted Swifty there at the bottom end of that map. I'm on board with Fate. We're seeing from both perspectives that there's 3 players playing defense for Swifty right now. They're playing that conservative role, and it really needs to happen for them. But we'll stop over quickly to the players pushing on up, and that is going to be Izze, who takes down 2. He's looking for the 3rd player, and you'll see him going over into that into the circle room, into the passageways. Now he does get taken down in the end, but Beeston is now going to be pushing up. He'll take down 1. The kills are happening. They might not be able to get the entire team, but they're getting a large majority of here. That's only 1 player really pushing forward at a given time. And I mean, even though Izze stunned himself, that's really a good sign for Exile5 to be pushing forward the way they are, because no one's contesting Fate right now. The entire 7 out of 8 players are just pushing forward onto the container side of the map. And I mean, that isn't looking good for TF either. And you are going to be seeing Beeston get taken down, but he's able to take down 1. Damage finally doesn't get another, and that 1 player that did contest Fate managed to take him down. So that's going to be the capture. So all of their well fought defense paid off in the end. They were able to do that. So, you know, they were able to go ahead and make that a reality. With 2 minutes 45 remaining, we do have Izay on your screens to get taken down. We got Fate now picking up a flag. He's going to be going for a run over onto his elevator side. He's going to be over onto the maze right now. He's going to run into his teammate as he dashes forward. You always love doing that, but he should be able to get this capture in uncontested. His teammates were watching his back as well over through landing and maze, and he was able to get that capture in. So not long after they conceded a point, they're able to get one or more on the board by going in for a nice run over onto that elevator side of this map. Now, with that being said, we're going to be having Fate getting shot in the back. Damage going to be the last alive for a moment. He needs to defend against 2 players. Now he gets 1, he gets 2, and doesn't seem like anyone is going to be allowed to go ahead and get that pickup anytime soon. The flag is not going to even be bothered to be reset, but rather just letting it time out here, as you know, it will do so in a second anyway. We are swapping over to TF to see what they can do with their, because it's their backs faced against the wall here. They're going to be the ones that need to get a map for themselves, force them out 5, and then force an overall series win from there. And you know, they're going to be having to try 110% to make that a reality. Now, Luca, while he might get taken down, Swifty, while he might get taken down, Blue, while he might get taken down, leaves the entire faction team taken down. I guess that really explains it by itself. And, you know, that isn't a great thing when X5 are running these flags. They're going to be, you know, nearly there. They're entering into glass. They've got one player potentially to contest, and that player doesn't seem like he's going to really be stopping him, and he makes me eat my words, because he's able to take out the kill from that landing. He's able to pick off the flag return. Even though he got taken down, he was able to stop X5 from getting in that cap, which is definitely a highly critical point here, especially in this overall series. So, on board with Swifty from TF, he's going to be hiding in that little bit of a gap in the green containers, so over onto the side there next to the tunnels, and he's going to be just waiting and playing a little bit of defense. Now, I'm on board with him specifically because he's going to be running into a couple of players next into this circle room. He's going to be above the door frame here, and you know, he will be able to pick up the kill. He was able to take down Damage. Damage was trying to get a couple of shots to his teammates, so he was able to save his life in the process as well. He's over through the bend, he's able to take down another. Will he see the third? No, the player's going to be looking like he will be going underground anyway. Getting a couple of shots over to the side of the glass room, and he's able to take down Damage and then take it down Fate. So he's just on fire right now. His team has pushed up as well, so that's going to be Luca running this flag. He's going to have one player to potentially be a threat to challenge him, and as I said, he went the long way, so there's going to be a lot more than that as he tries to go in. He could have got that capture if he went straight into it. That's the irony out of that situation. And with only 1 second remaining in this one, they're not going to be able to get that capture in. That flag got returned regardless, and that is going to end the half at 1-1. So what a great play there for them. That is going to make it an overall 1-1 scoreline with 5 minutes still remaining. Did just receive word that our FIFA competition just wrapped up there as well, so I wanted to plug that one in quickly. Rash Bratato was able to take out a flawless victory, not dropping a single game, I do believe, throughout the entire tournament. There might have been a couple of ties here and there possibly, but you know, he still won 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. So it's definitely a credit there for him for that one. As we do have Beaston right now, trying to maybe make some plays forward. He will have apparently nothing left at his disposal as he gets taken down. Izay will be there, as you do have just looking on over, trying to get a couple of tags in with those EMP grenades. Going to have one player right behind him. He's going to dash back and try to go for these kills, not really wanting to aim in, which really was his downfall because he missed most of his shots, 99% of them. And with that, you know, we do have Blue going to be running a flag. He's going to be over onto those middle stairs now, passing through the middle bend now through to those back stairs. He's going to be trying to run through bottom landing right now, getting stunned galore, and he will get taken down. The flag, though, is going to get picked up by Swifty. Swifty will now drop. Luca will not be in a position to help out his team in that regards, and Izay will start this flag pull. Luca will pull out the other, and they'll be running through opposite angles. The flag returned from the TF side. So Luca's right to go in for a capture if he can make it that far. One player's left to contest. That player has been taken down, so they should be able to go for this capture, and they should be able to make it 2-1, which they do so successfully. TF in a great position to be able to to make it into a map 5, I guess would be the best way to put it, because that's what we were really hoping for, or rather what they're hoping for, is to make it a map 5 victory here for them, if they can possibly come back and make something happen. Now we've got Killerpie and Fate holding their opposition's respective flags. They're going to be trying to go for a little bit of a run here. We do have them both going to be at the back of their bases. Killerpie back at glass. For Fate, it is going to be at that back yellow side of things. And have one teammate left to defend them in regards, or one or two players rather, as due to the spawns and it does rotate and it does vary through that. But we do have the flag still in a little bit of a stalemate situation, and for the faction, you don't really need to worry about it too much, because they're the ones that, they're in the lead, so they can just hold out for another 2.5 minutes, and it won't really bother them. And it does seem like they're still going to be playing the second game, because that's what they need to do to keep X5 on their toes. And, I'm going to be on board with the players pushing forward from Exile5. 2 of the players drop, so that's going to be Fate all alone here. Takes down one, looking for a second. The second one's on his right, and that was the flag carrier, but he got shut down. And right now is you see him there just rotating over to play a little bit of defense. He will nearly fall off the map, but because he landed on the block, he got taken down. The flag has been returned. That'll be a capture, and that'll make it 3-1 for themselves right now with 2 minutes still to go. We do have the flag picked up there. Blue will be trying to get these shots in. He'll get taken down. Killerpie will be looking to possibly get some kills and defend his flag, and he will be able to do so. Picks off a double, picks off then the flag return. Luca getting a single. 93 seconds remaining here in this game. We do have 3-1 being the scoreline. TF in the lead. Definitely a favourable thing for them to guarantee a map 5. Swifty going to be looking to maybe make another play here. X5, however, are going to be the ones trying to pick up this flag. They are going to have the flag picked up there by Damage. Damage will get taken down. Nade's going to be coming out. Izzy is going to get taken out in the side. Swifty will try to make an attempt on one. He'll get taken down as well. So we got one flag back at base, one flag about to time out. Meters away from the base. And with 60 seconds remaining, it still is mathematically impossible to force an overtime. But X5, they need to pull their socks up. They need to make some plays. And I'm going to jump on board with them for these final 50 seconds just to see if they can make something happen. I mean, you're going to be having one player getting taken down, and that was going to be in the back. Damage life has been saved there in that regard, and there's going to be a player over to his right as well. He's going to get shot out, but he's going to be able to dash. His teammate has his back, and there you go. That one player is going to be right in front of him. Can he pick up the kill? No. The flag still dropped. The flag returned. The flag captured there with 30 seconds remaining. Let's see if Exile5 can maybe make a play for these final moments, and it does seem like there might be a potential turtle strategy in play here from half the team of the Factors. That being said, Killerpie is well on turn to be able to get this capture, and there you go. That's the final nail in the coffin here for them as they make it a 4-2 overall scoreline. Fate, though, even though he'll be running this flag cap in, he will get denied, and that'll be the overall scoreline here in this overall game, because, I mean, yeah, it was definitely well played there by them, and it does seem like we're going to be going to a search and destroy decider. Search and destroy on Detroit, and that is what's going to be coming up next. So let's see this round end the kill cam up first. You got Blue going to be there, picking off that kill. You had the captures, 3 captures for Killerpie though. 1 capture for Luca, doing an amazing job there. 4-2 will be their map victory though, and yeah, there's going to be that overall map victory for them. So, definitely well played there for both teams. I mean, X5 just unfortunately unlucky not to be able to close it out and take out a series from that one. So we're now going to be going to our map 5. Search and destroy Detroit. We'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back right after this. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Map 5, Search and Destroy Detroit, between these two great teams, Exile5.T1 and the Faction AU. Once again, failure to update that scoreboard, but rest assured, it is Map 5, and this is, these two teams duking it out for their spot to top 2, and for their spot to potentially make something happen with the to get in the money. I mean, really, that's what they're fighting for. There's no third place prize this time. Of course, they're not really receiving enough teams to warrant it. So they're only $120 prize for second, $300 prize for first. So right now, Overall scoreline tied at 2-2 in maps, which the scoreboard will update to reflect in just a second. There we go. As we do have, the early kills that I, sort of avoided talking about early on was for the Exile5 team. Damage is the last one alive. He got a couple of shots out. It is a 1v2 situation, but he needs to be careful because the bomb has now been planted. So now he needs to go for this defuse as well as trying to possibly pick off these kills. Player's going to be hiding right there outside of the office window there on the outskirts of lockers. The other one's going to be over onto the bomb site itself. So Damage is going to be slowly checking this one. Pulls out the ASM1, and we'll be seeing one as he picks off that first kill. The second player still firing out. Doesn't know exactly where he is. Does seem like Killerpie might be just playing this one smart. Killerpie, will he be going to push forward this one, or will he rotate around? Does seem like he might just need to push forward here, and Damage is just going to be waiting for this. He spots the player. No, he turns around. You saw him there. We weren't on him for the entire process, but he was on that bomb site itself. He wasn't going for these for that defuse. He was just waiting to see if that player would come out through the back. And yeah, and you're going to be having Killerpie going to be able to take down that round. As you see there on that round in the kill cam. Damage though was able to take down 3 out of the 4 players in that round. Keep in mind, this is map 5. This is Search and Destroy, and this is Detroit. Map 5, the final map here in this overall series right now. We do have Damage on your screens. We'll swap it over to Izay, because he's going to be the player looking maybe to push it up. He's got the Melly as well with the thermal on that. Quite a lot of lag there on his screen, so we'll jump on over to ideally someone else to maybe fix that on up, possibly. In this one, it does seem to maybe have sorted itself out now. But that is okay, because we got Izay with this bomb. Let's see if he can maybe make some plays here onto his A side of the map. Still a little bit of FPS lag there on his screen, which is never a great sign. As he tries to get a couple of shots out, once again, with the Melly, with the Melly custom. So he's got a couple of attachments on there. Let's see what they are exactly. Thermal is going to be one of them as well. And yeah, you do notice 3 attachments on that one. You do have only 4 perks. And yeah, no secondary weapon, obviously. But 3v2 situation, because Blue did time out of that one. And yeah, just confirming to the team, so I do apologize for that, of if they were able to end or not. They can end at the next round to get their play in, but not this round, because kills have been made in that regards, as Damage is going to be just going over through to the bomb site itself. Of course, Izay trying to cover him with this one, able to pick off the kill in that one, making it 1-1. And ideally, we'll be ending this game, getting the last player back in, and then hopefully fixing the host in the meantime, and go from there. As once again, just confirming to the players from some rules and regulations in that one. But yeah, we'll be going to a quick commercial break, and we'll be back soon, ideally, with more action here in the in our final S&D map. Remember, the scores are 1-1, so when we do restart, teams will just only need to go to 5 rounds. We'll be back soon, right after this.
Close your eyes.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for our Map 5 Search and Destroy Decider between The Faction and Exile5.T1. Now, what this means is, because of that timeout, the scores were 1-1. There was a little bit of lag on the host. We did have a timeout as well. But overall, both teams were able to secure a round. That was obviously a round, definitely sided on the rounds that they were on, but they were able to get 1. So both now, looking at the scoreboard, while it's a 0-0, add always a 1 to them. So that means both teams need to get to 5 if they want to take out this map and advance to our grand final. Now, with this, we do have Killerpie currently on your screens. He's going to be looking over onto this to this school area, of course, over into the Atlas building as well. We'll turn on Cov Vision now for you all, so you can really see where all the players are through all the walls and through all the doors, as Killerpie will be able to try and take down a couple of sniper shots there on Damage, I do believe, who's trying to be contesting there on that one. Wasn't able to do so, and Damage is still there, jumping up and about as well. Did a pull out the bow, waiting to see if someone would contest him, but it didn't seem to be the case, as Blue is there as well over in the schoolyard. Izay was able to take down Luca, so the numbers advantage does go in favour of the Exile5 team, and we do have 25 seconds remaining here in this overall round for themselves. Let's see, Blue, what can he do in this regards? Blue will, will be able to take down one as Killerpie takes in a second. Izay's going to be that last one alive. They still need to go for this bomb plant, mind you. We'll be able to take down one. Looks for the second. No! Contesting out in the open. with those 3 players remaining, just was not a great start for him. But, I mean, my oh my, that was an interesting round. I mean, you see right here, Blue, you know, he just turned around, is able to take down Izzy. Once they got that first kill, could have just worked their way, you know, he could have just backed out. Knew that player was going for that plant. Could have backed out, not worried about the contention with those 2 players remaining, to then try get back in cover. There was 9 seconds left. He could have, I believe there was 9 seconds left in there. I could be wrong on that one. But, you know, he had the time to just walk around, just push back, stay alive, force another bomb plant, take out that kill, and then get the round from there. But unfortunately it wasn't. And that was the faction taking out that round. Now in this next round, it's going to be Exile5 on the attack. And Fate will be able to take down an early kill there on Swifty with the help of his trusted nade. Now, Izzy we'll be looking over into the hospital side. It does have the bomb in mind you. Beeson also did get taken down, so got to keep that. He was taken down by Luca there over into the other side, the other angle of that hospital building, I do believe. Fate does take down Blue, so we're going to be having a 3v2 situation. X5 with the numbers lead. Killer Pie going to be over onto that angle, but he's not going to really want to risk it. He's going to back out over into the Alice, maybe rotate over into his B side as well, just dashing across the map. Still has that Exo mute in the back chamber, and gonna be a little bit laggy there in that regards. You did see that quite noticeable there in that one, as we do have Izzy still on your screens. Going to be seeing what he'll be able to possibly do. Nade's going to be coming out. Won't be able to pick off any connects, as he'll be trying to go maybe for this bomb plant. Luke's going to be contesting this one. Luke will be able to take him down. He's going to back out of there, as well as Fate will be able to pick off that kill. We're going to be having damage there with him, possibly. Plant needs to get planted here. Luke, of course, mind you, is going to be the last one alive. The score is 2-1 at the moment, but you know, we do have this overall play here. Luca, can he make something happen? A lot of FPS lag there on his screen, which I don't believe is him, but rather the actual host itself. And yeah, that's not really looking like some pleasant bars there for himself. And yeah, that is going to be him trying to push forward. But yeah, that was not great at all for that in that regard. So we'll now need to take a quick break, and we'll be back soon after that one. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here to Map 5, Search and Destroy, plagued with timeouts and connection issues. We are, in this round. This is going to be round number 5. Continuing on, the overall scoreline is 3-1 in favor of the faction AU. Of course, they took out 2 legitimate rounds plus 1 round for Exile5. But then that last round, because it was Exile5's backed neutral host, they it counts as if it was their own host, and therefore they suffered the loss there for that round. So that makes it 3-1 to TF, but they still got plenty of time to maybe make something happen. They're opening up to a great start here, taking out 3 of the players from TF there, trying to make it a 4th. Swifty is going to be between a rock and a hard place in a moment. He will be able to take down 1, though, as I say that. And there you go, getting shot at right there in this. So we do have the overall scoreline now becoming 3-2, and yeah, it's gonna become interesting here in the stage, because you know we are going to be seeing what these guys can potentially make out of this, if they can maybe come back with that scoreline deficit, coming off with a little bit of disadvantage. You know, having to swap hosts again. It's back over to a player host, so we're back over to the faction as their host for the first time this entire series, due to the neutral host not having the best of luck with his connection due to that last map. And yeah, we're going to be seeing what X5 can do in this attack. We got Damage is going to be sitting on that back glass area. You got Izzy with the bomb nading over onto that alleyway. We've got Beeson looking over into Hospital. Let's see what Fate's going to be doing. And he's going to be over into the schoolyard. He'll be able to get tags, and he won't be. Oh, he did just scrape through with that kill in the end. Now, Fate, you saw, he's gone over to that main street. He's going to be watching that main angle, but there is going to be a player that's going to be right on the other side of that Humvee, it seems. So let's see if he's actually going to make it through. Yes, he does. He's going to jump straight over Fate's head. And he's going to, even though Fate tried to go for a little bit of a loop-the-loop, Luca was able to pick him up in the end, and Luca's now going to be backing out of there, rather, for this, as you do have Izzy and Damage left up against Luca. Luca needs to get this defuse as well, as it has been planted here over on to this B side. He's going to be searching around for these players. Players going to be trying to contest that one. The shots will go out, and I thought Luca nearly had that one in the bag, but he doesn't. That does bring the overall count here to 3-3. So we're back over to an even playing field right now. We've got Izzy on your round-ending kill cam. X5 just seemed to be on a mission right now for this, and yeah, it does seem like we'll be seeing what they can potentially come out of this overall game, really, as we do have the bomb going to be in the hands of Swifty. Of course, going to be an attacking round for the guys over at the faction. Just a little bit of an update as well for our CGP match going on at the same time. Mindfreak and Dynasty, that's actually going on right now. It's currently going to a map 5 as well, so it's currently tied up at 2 maps apiece from what I can read off Twitter. As we are going to be seeing, yeah, these guys here from the faction, they need a round for themselves. It's 3-3 at the moment. If you add the, you keep in mind you need to add the rounds from the previous disconnect issues. So it's going to be 3 to TF and 1 for X5. But yeah, that brings us to a total of 3-3. Nades going out galore, but still no one is yet to die, which is definitely a great thing for their teams. But for the opposition, they really want to be hoping that one of their players can maybe pick off an early kill. Now, shots do go out over into lockers. They weren't able to pick off those kills exactly, though. And they'll be looking, will they be able to go for this bomb play? That's going to be Swifty, who's going to be going through this car park right now with that bomb. They're going to be trying to contest this one, and the player's going to be chasing, and Beaston will be able to just embarrass Luca there. Luca thought he had that play in the bag. He just wasn't able to go through with it in the end. Now, Swifty does have the scope out. He's going to be maybe looking there. He's going to get shot in the back. Killerpie now going to be the last one alive. He's over in the Atlas. He'll get taken as well. And, yeah, you are going to be seeing since this restart, 3-0 happen right now in these plays. And, yeah, we are going to be seeing what Fate can do in this round in the kill cam. Able to pick off a couple of shots. That's all he needed to be able to get that. I mean, look at that. Fate is going off this restart 6-1 for himself right now. And, I mean, he's on a 3 streak, or he was on a 3 streak, I believe, for that round. He definitely doing some crazy work for his team right now. But that will bring the overall count to 4-3. So Exile5 have taken the lead here in this map, and they're 2 rounds away from going to verse Plantronics Mindfreak in the next round of this competition. Now we are going to be seeing what they can possibly do in this attacking round. Of course, Fate's going to be over onto this car park side, but the bomb carrier and the rest of the team of Exile5.T1 are going to be over onto this 18 side of the map. So over onto this A side, favouring that A side. Got a couple of players floating over the middle as well. The bomb carrier is really undecisive where he wants to go. It's going to be Beeson as well, which is a little bit of an odd change. But you know, they're going to be trying to see the options, see the alternatives, and what they can maybe do to push on forward. Now the bow's out in the hands of Beeson. Did get a couple of shots did go out. He's going to be eyeing out that corner. Now Blue is going to be there, but he's going to be pushing regardless aggressively. Missed a couple of shots, and Beaston got taken down embarrassingly by Luca. Not that Luca was an embarrassing person to get killed by, but rather the way he got killed was just embarrassing enough. He got a couple of shots shaky all over the place, and then he just got taken down. Now with 20 seconds remaining in this round, they need to go for this bomb plan, and with Beaston playing that aggressive role that he did earlier, that bomb is going to be down in an awkward position right now, and they need to work and rely on these kills. Though they were able to do so. They were able to pick off the rounds that I don't know how they would have been able to do that. I mean, the players, the positioning from TF just weren't on the ball there. And XL5 now move on to a round point, map point, a series point. And you see there, he was just able to walk through, check to his left as he was checking over through that alleyway. And Luca was just there. Finally, for once, someone looked left instead of right. And that has allowed them to go over to this map point. So overall, the scoreline becomes 5 rounds to 3 from the TF in down by a couple of rounds. X5 in the lead. 5-3. This could be the last round of this search and destroy and of this series. We'll see what they'll be able to do here right now as Blue takes down a Beaston. We've got Swifty with this bomb in hand. So they've got the numbers advantage already, which is a great start for them, as they're going to be looking to maybe contest here over onto this green side. We'll jump forward with Luca, who's looking maybe to do that same with Blue. Blue's going to be checking through this back green side as there's going to be a player there, but if he checks that corner, he's going to be walking to his death. Let's see if he's going to do this one, and he will, and there we go. Once again, he's going to be walking to his death, and he did so just like that. Luke is now going to be checking this one. Ize is still going to be in this trailer, I do believe, just waiting for this one, but Luca seems to get a couple of shots in. There he goes, able to take him down. Damage also falls. So Fate's going to be the last one alive in a 1v3 situation. He does have to worry about that bomb being planted possibly as well. Player's going to be over into yellow. Gets a couple of shots in. Won't be able to pick off the kill there. The player's back out of there. A little bit of a risky move there by Killer Pie as he just charged straight past, but either way, Fate was able to connect with those shots. And yeah, the bomb has now been planted. So now he's going to rely on maybe going for this clutch, but he wasn't able to do so. That now brings him to a 5-4 round count. And with that, 5-4, we will be seeing the guys from Exile5 still be on this match point. But TF still have every opportunity to make something happen. Now, we'll see with the guys over at X5, they're going to have their attacking round. The host is going to end the game for some unknown reason, as we do see Swifty on that red bar, so he might have been in the process of timing out, which did seem accurate to his position there over at the spawn. So that's going to end at round 10 overall into this game. So it does seem like we might be needed to end that and then come back in with round 10. Remember the overall scoreline 5-4 in favour of Exile5. From there, we'll be able to finish this match off, and we'll see the winner going to face off Mindfreak in that pay-to-play ODC 4 grand final. But we'll take a quick commercial break and we'll be back soon, hopefully, with Swifty rejoining us. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the infamous Search and Destroy on Detroit. I really have honestly lost count of how many times we've had to end and restart this game on up. But what you need to know is that is currently round 10 playing out right now. The scores are 5-4 in favor of the Exile5.T1 squad. They need 1 round. TF need 2. The winner advances to the grand final to go and play Plantronics Mindfreak for their share of $300, possibly for first place. 120 though for second, so that's not too bad. Back in this game though, 3v3 situation. We had Fate and Swifty getting taken down per, and we are going to be seeing if they can maybe get this bomb down, maybe make this their round, or if it will go to a round 11. Either way, you see the players from X5, they're spread out with one watching the mid, one now watching, being Ize, watching over through that jump up. Damage, though, was able to take down Killer Pie. So they now increase that numbers advantage for themselves, but Ize drops just in return from the player onto that side green trailer as well. So with that bomb being down, they're going to need to rotate to go and pick that one up, and Damage is the closest player to possibly go to do so. He's outside, though, in the overall Atlas building. He's going to need to jump up to try and go over to that staircase to pick that bomb up, and he will be able to do so, but he's going to get shot on the side. He's able to still get away, though. Back into the Atlas he shall go with 20 seconds remaining. His best shot really would be over onto this A bomb site where no one is currently really watching that one, and he's going to be going to go ahead and do that one. But he's going to be playing the bomb in an open location, so I don't know how this is going to work out for him, as Blue is about to run into 1, so it doesn't really matter. The bomb has been planted, and now Luca is going to be the last one alive for his team to keep his team in this series. Let's see if he can do it. As he does spot 1, he will get the shot out, but he's going to pull back out the ASM1 because he wasn't able to connect, and the players from X5 are just running about. They don't want to be caught in the crossfire there, and Luca is just checking everywhere, but he's checking the wrong angles of this game. This could be the final 20 seconds here, or even shorter, as Luca goes to check everything. Player's going to dash to the side, and there you go. He's going to get taken down. Exile5 will take out the series, and therefore advance into our grand final, securing themselves at least $120, but fighting for that first place prize of $300 here in our pay-to-play ODC number 4. And I mean, just like that, we're down to our 2 teams. Definitely breathed a sigh of relief there that we finally managed to complete that that overall game, but that overall search and destroy rather. But we're going to be advancing to our grand final. That is going to be Plantronics Mindfreak taking on Exile5.T1. That does mean, of course, that that's going to be our last match of the night, potentially, unless any CGP matches follow suit after. But I mean, that's going to be the final match of our ODC. So that's what you're going to want to stick on board with. Plantronics Mindfreak taking on Exile5 coming up soon. Once these teams get sorted, we'll go to a quick commercial break and we'll be back right after this.